Welcome back to another installment. I don't know if this is open. So this will be the play-by-play. We're gonna go start to finish on making chicken, at least cooking it for a little bit for food prep. You see me gazing off to the side here because I have my TV airplaying so I can see how everything looks in frame. So I'm out of arugula. This will probably go in here. Let's see. I'll also need tortillas of some sort. If you watched that video before, you know what those are. So then I have these bags. These are gonna be gallon bags that are made specifically for when I portion this back out. I can either leave it in whole breast or have them cut and have it portioned for putting in the air fryer. So first thing I'm going to do is get the air fryer up to temperature. Because I will make these pretty small, if I crank up the temperature pretty quickly, we should get to where we need to be. It's gonna be loud, we should get kniffy. Assortment of cutting boards. So, don't want to cross contaminate. Knife hand. Raw handling hand. So for here, just trim off the fat, get all that extra fat off. Cut away, right? The breast flat as possible. I don't like those little edges there, so trimming it, very important. I don't mind if it's gross and gristly. I get rid of it. I don't like it. I don't want it. So what I do, breast through tenderloin. So these are about the same size. That breast, cut it down the middle. Got a little couple pieces there. And then that looks pretty good. So one slot down the middle. And then I do about 1/2 inch pieces. So you can kind of see that here. Way. Play around with the width and size that you want them to be, because they all cook differently. A little bit thicker, cooks a little bit slower. You want to make sure that you get up to 165 internal temperature on that chicken. So also what we need is a mixing bowl. Put all this stuff into. So you could do all of it, chop it all up, and make sure that it's seasoned before you put it in the bag. That's an option. You can put a marinade in one of these bags with it. That's an option. Just did cut my finger. Just options. The idea here is to make it to where you have your chicken breast ready to go. So all you have to do is either put it in the air fryer, the oven, wherever you're going to cook it, stovetop. Use a meat thermometer, get to 165, and you shouldn't be too worried about what it's gonna do. So I'm gonna do one more. That should probably be pretty good for me to get into the air fryer as it's up to temperature. Get rid of those little bits there. See, I don't like all that like bristle there. Gross. Get a knife, sharp knives. You can use a paring knife. Very important to have sharp knives, but don't go quickly. You're afraid you're going to cut your fingers off. This is all garbage. Save that for later. So split it. That's pretty good, pretty easy, and that's actually. So I'm gonna go crazy here. One in, one back. 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 Yep, getting too fat there. So. And it's a lot better to have something a little overcooked than completely undercooked. You don't want that funky with it. So then, these are all used and done. Try not to get on it. I'll get my Ziploc bag here. It's a gallon storage bag. One of the things with chicken, like it doesn't generally reheat well. So getting to the habit of only cooking what you're going to eat, not plastic, over the next couple days makes it pretty easy. So let's see, I have these two breasts here. So let's see if I wanted to do something a little bit different. Or this one here. Finger Ninja. So I could have cut these, cubed these, did the whole process, but save that for later. This will go over here. Trash can. Now, it's essential to have good spices. You can maybe see in there. Salt, pepper, garlic, paprika, chili powder, cayenne, Cajun mix, minced garlic, ground black pepper. I don't have peppercorns. I don't have a grinder. That's something I really invest in. Crushed lemon pepper, or crushed red pepper, lemon pepper. So always salt and pepper to start. I don't really use measurements. The one thing you can really overdo easily is obviously salt. You can't take it away. So once the salt's there, the salt's there. But just kind of mixing in the pepper. And then I get my salt to where it needs to be. Kind of pour it on my hand a little bit just to see. So we lose sight of it sometimes. Salt's not bad if you're sweating. Salt's not bad. You don't like bland food. Salt can be bad if you're a little hypertensive or have a genetic predisposition to being hypertensive. So cautious of that stuff. Oh no, spin move. So that's what that's getting and looking like mixed in there. I will probably make this into those burritos. So my favorite go-tos, paprika, turn my chicken red, a little bit of this minced onion, looks like powdered onion in there too, garlic powder, this is where it gets risky business. So I have raw chicken on my hand, about to put some little bit of cayenne, a little bit. Definitely make sure to wash your hands, and then so mix that all together on itself. It's nice and coated. Easy, easy. Lemon squeezy. I didn't squeeze any lemons on here. Some pieces of chicken will have a little bit more than others, but then typical of me, I left burnt bread in there. So let's kind of load that up. Let's see. Spread it out best you can. Instapot. The air fryer I have is an Instapot branded. It's like a 5 quart, 5.5 quart, 6 quart. Cooks enough for me. What's a air fryer but a very tiny oven for a small family or a single person? So as that goes real quickly, get everything kind of cleaned and go here. I have it set for 9 minutes. I will pop a heat thermometer in there real quick just to double check how the temperature is going. Heat thermometer. A thermometer to check the temperature of the heat. But I definitely want to get the cayenne off my fingernails. Drop that in there. Dry the hands. So now I already kind of have these pre-portioned, so I'll do something similar. You could throw a marinade in here if you wanted to do marinade. If you want to cook the breasts whole, if you didn't want to trim them, you can just have the marinade sit in them. But getting most of the air out, seal it. Oh, clicks. Oof. It was beautiful. Air pockets. Ideally, try and get most of the air out, prevent it from spoiling or it's aging. Okay. Same idea. Push all the air out, seal it, whichever way it's supposed to go. There it goes. Just leave that corner edge open. Push all the rest of it out. So, put that in the drawer. And then let's see. Clean as we go. Mean Joe Green cleans as he goes. Downset height. So get that off a little bit. After a couple minutes, I don't want it to start sticking, so I need to get it shifted. You can see it's already starting to turn pretty colors. Let that go. What I can do, which is really quick, on top of everything. So let's see. Vitamix. See where everything is from. We'll go break down here. So G Hughes. This is a sugar-free Caribbean jerk. There are many other brands or flavors. So habanero, mango, very comparable to Buffalo Wild Wing sauce. So you can get this at Walmart. You can get this at, Imagine Giant Eagle. I know you can definitely. I don't know if you can get this at HEB in Texas. I don't know. Arugula, baby arugula. This is Trader Joe's. So we got a trio of bell peppers. So we have red, yellow, and green pepper strips. This is Trader Joe's. 20 calories per serving, 85 grams per serving. La Banderita, my favorites. They have them here at Walmart's. They're cheap. They have them in that more of a burrito size, and then street taco size. So as the pan gets up, just gonna line some oil on there. Olive oil spray, yeah, that's calories. Oil until it's not. And then we will put these in here, all of it. Crank that bad boy. Don't recommend if you had like olive oil on there and you decided to chunk all that ice on there. Probably wouldn't end well for you. So we're at 5 minutes here left. So I have 9 minutes at 400 degrees. Bohundo. Excuse me, I'm hungry. One thing I normally do prior to consuming my meals, digestive enzymes. I'm gonna take one. And then Fresca. Who do I have to share this with? Yeah, I'm gonna drink out of it. This is all mine. I'm a grown adult. I can drink out of a 2-liter if I want to. Especially when I drink at least 2 gallons of water a day. I can have some diet sodas. Sparkling soda water, grapefruit citrus. Cool. As the pepper trio gets going, This is at 4 minutes. So get this bad boy cranking. Should I have started the peppers first? Maybe. I don't know. Chicken sometimes, 10-15 minutes, depending on how long it needs to go. These peppers are getting kind of watered down. Let's see how everything's going. Oh, in transport. Look at the colors. It's so bright. Especially that. And now let's get a peek here. Chicken. Oh yeah, it's getting there. Let's pan on back here. So I did not really have a plan for any of this stuff for what I was going to have for food. All I know is I have chicken. I like to get a couple proteins that I'm familiar with. So examples of things that I have in here. Pork tenderloin. This 4 grams of fat. This is from Aldi. 2 grams per pound. It's already pre-seasoned, so it's very easy. If I wanted to, I could just chunk this whole thing in the air fryer, get it up to the temperature. Tenderloin, or at least whole pork, you can cook it up to 145. That's the best way. It gets so juicy. And then ground turkey breast from Trader Joe's. Very good on the calories, very good on the macros. I will just show you that. You can see it. So 1 gram of fat, 28 grams of protein per 4 ounces on this one. And then on the tenderloin, 22 grams of protein, 4 grams of fat per 4 ounces. So I had that stuff ready to go. So right here, we've got 2 minutes left on the chicken, potentially. So best thing for me to do now, look for the thickest piece, the big chick, the Pollo de Grande. Terrible Spanish. Duolingo's not doing me good. Duo, no lingo. So I skewer it just to get a few readings through here. 158, 162. It's close, 163. That's incorrect, sir. Let's see, double check one more. Always better to be on the safe side. So that's 138, 148, 155. So I'm going to give that 3 more minutes, just get a little bit extra crispy. These peppers need the water to get out of them so they can actually get some good crisp to them. So, you watched last time, my favorite thing to do is have a cutting board as my plate. And then get the tortillas going. Oh, we don't want one. They're a little wrinkly. Little wrinkly tortillas. Wow. Moist, dank tortillas. So, chunking 4, 45 calories. Oh, we're going now. Let's break some eggs. Yeah. Before I forget, I do need to season this a little bit. There's no salt on these. I like to see it hit my hand so I know how much is actually going in there. Cool. Smoke point. Back, bring it all back. All right, tortillas. Jerk sauce. You're a jerk. I'm a jerk. I know. That's a song for those of you who don't know. Oh, how. Yeah, looking good, looking good, looking good, looking good. All right, take it on back, take it on back, take it on back. I don't even know where we're at time-wise. Oh, we're getting close to 20 minutes. So, let's see. One thing you can do, instead of dicing this up, if you don't like to go through that whole process, you can have it as a whole chicken breast, and then you can reheat it later. It's a lot more moist that way. Keeps the flavor in a little bit better, keeps the moisture in a little bit better, and then you're more likely, I was gonna say choke on your chicken, but nobody likes fried chicken. Nobody likes to choke on chicken. Choke? That's such a weird phrase. You made it this far. Enjoy that phrase. Okay, so let's see. Thick 4 pieces of chicken. Let's see what we get up to. 158, easily. We're good. So leave that there. Let it settle. Peppers are done. Let them settle. Tortillas are done. Let them settle. Arugula. Base. Okay. Base. I feel like I have to talk all the time, but I guess I don't. It's all right. So we have that. This is good base here. Thing that I need to make sure that I have is a measurable. This is a scale. Scale at 0. These are 20 calories per 60 whatever ounces, so it's probably a little bit over. One of the bags is 140 calories, so I'm gonna guess this is about 40, 50 calories. So get a little bit of pepper mix on there. A little bit of pepper mix on there. Don't have to eat it all. Your parents are wrong. Don't have to finish your food. Only people that really hate themselves finish their food. Just kidding. Just kidding. Okay. So we're there, we're there, we're there, we're there. Just to get a good way out of the chicken. So how the scale actually works. See, put whatever you want on it. Zeroed out. Now that it's zeroed out, you grab the chicken. I would like it in ounces. So, if you were to guess how many ounces this is, granted this is cooked chicken, little bits. I'm only right there, just so no one, we'll see what it is. I think about that much left. Guesses? Peaks. Let's see. How much chicken do you think that is, ounces wise? Don't be a cheater. I'm not going to give you the answer yet. Form your guess now. Formulate it. I'll get a little bit closer. Get a little different perspective. Oh, you didn't see it, you didn't cheat. And there you go. 7.6 ounces. Roughly 40 grams of protein in that chicken. Here's the kicker. Let's see. I'm going to put the macros. Oh gosh, I'm so hungry. It just hit me. Derail. Oh, floor chicken. 7.3 ounces. Flipping with. Should I eat it? Okay. I will put the macros on the screen. I can guesstimate how much this is sauce-wise. If I really wanted to hit this, zero it out. Okay, so now we're zeroed, and then I can set it to, it says 15 milliliters in per serving, so I just put the milliliters, and then use however much I'm going to use. I haven't even tried the chicken. Good. Dark sauce will be helpful. $34 milliliters used, so about 2 servings. So we have 4 of these low-carb tortillas. It's about 180 calories. The chicken, it's like 250 calories, and then the rocket is like 20 calories. Mixed vegetables, probably like 50 calories. So I'll put all the macros on the screen. Thanks for hanging out. That's it. I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna put that away. I still have that much left over, which I'll probably eat later. I will slightly warm it up. Maybe I will, I don't know. I don't know what I'll do. Mix it in eggs, egg whites. We'll see. But I do have a little bit extra. I just might eat it all. Chances are I could just eat it all because it's probably another 6 to 7 ounces. So, all right. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know if you have any questions. Enjoyed this. Any other ideas for recipes that you would use, or any type of seasonings that you would use. Just leave them in the comments below. And then if you have any specific questions about this, any other methods or anything that would be helpful for you to be able to tackle this, just let me know. We can talk about it. But until next time.